Good day, Barker Crunchtington, Radio Society of British Gentlemen. Today, I am not merely here to discuss antennas. I am making this film to address a worrying drift in attitude, a loosening of standards, a creeping belief that radio ought to be convenient. It should not. Let us begin with coaxial cable. Coax is, by its very nature, evasive. It snakes along the ground, hugging fences, slipping behind sheds, pressed into flower beds and drainage channels, as if ashamed of itself. The coax user does not install his feeder, he conceals it. He hopes no one will notice. Balanced feeder, by contrast, is proud. Two conductors, held apart, visible, unapologetic. It catches the light. It casts a shadow. It declares to neighbours and passers-by alike that serious work is being undertaken in the name of science. If your feeder can be accidentally mown, trodden or hidden behind a coal shed, then you must ask yourself some difficult questions, because your standards are slipping. Take the coax-fed dipole, for instance. The dipole is not incorrect. It is the antenna for the masses. It encourages complacency. You cut it, trim it, achieve resonance, you stop thinking. Gentlemen, the moment an operator stops thinking, he believes the problem has been solved. This is the behaviour of a man who believes the world ought to accommodate him. And then, we arrive at the fan dipole. No. Fans are for ladies in Paris. They flutter them in cafes. They open and close them. This is all very charming on the continent. For an amateur British scientist, this is most alarming. This is not engineering. This is laundry. Fans imply choice. Choice implies weakness. And do not attempt to distract me with harmonics. Harmonics are beloved of musicians. A harmonic enthusiast will tell you his antenna works on several bends. What he means is that occasionally it produces radiation when encouraged gently, like a reluctant cello. We are not here to encourage antennas. We are here to command them, which brings us neatly, inevitably, to the off-centre fed dipole. Gentlemen, what are you thinking? Deliberate imbalance, introduced intentionally, then corrected later with increasingly desperate explanations involving current distribution and compromise. 10 equivalent of saying, I know it's wrong, but hear me out. But gentlemen, we have the 102-foot doublet. The 102-foot doublet does not shout. It assumes competence. Its far-field patterns are not obvious to the untrained eye. And that is a gift. It forces you to understand, not merely consult it. The band feels the difference. A poorly conceived antenna sprays RF like gossip of village fete. The gentleman's 102-foot doublet enters the band with intent, controlled, respectful, and balanced. The clue, gentlemen, is in the name, balanced. Balanced feeder must be made. We don't buy it like a roll of cheap twine for the runner beans. We make it from military surplus wire, drawn for purpose by men who expected it to survive weather and conflict. Balanced feeder is made in the name of science and by proud craft. Chisels must be sharp. The beauty is in the sharpness, as will your signal be. Yes, sharp, clean and smooth too. Varnish sparingly. This is not furniture. This is infrastructure. When it is finished, you will stand back and know. When asked what antenna you run, you will pause just long enough. 102 foot, and you will pause and you will know they are completing your sentence for you, doublet. Yes, be proud. And yes, it requires a tutor, a real one. It has improved one circuit only. The balanced T network. 2 capacitors, 1 inductor, fully floating, no apologies. Worthy of admiration when you remove the lid, which you will do often to show people your balanced T network. This machine does not merely match impedances, it converts dreams into reality and will evoke emotions that are hard to convey merely in this film. Think about it. In only 5 minutes, you can QSY from 160 metres to 80 metres. 10 if done properly. This is not a failing. It is a moment of reflection, a chance to consider whether you deserve the next band. Top band operators will marvel as you slip from 80 to 40 by 10:30, and later, with deliberation, join the DX fraternity on 20 metres in the same time it takes to boil a kettle. History does not remember those who made things easy, it remembers those who made things correct. And when future generations look back upon this era, they will not ask how quickly we changed bands, nor how low our SWR appeared on a borrowed meter. They will ask standards when convenience beckons. 102-foot doublet is not an antenna. It is a declaration. It declares patience over haste, craft over consumption, discipline over indulgence. Anyone may radiate RF. A gentleman enters the bands. So go now, sharpen your chisels, polish your capacitors, raise your balance feeder so it may be seen proudly. When the bands open, and they will, stand firm in the knowledge that you did not choose this path because it was easy, you chose it because it was right. 102 feet, gentlemen. Enjoy your radio within reason.